Up next, the Knicks taking on the Clippers. For the New York Knicks, they've been rolling all year, and nobody can seem to slow them down. At home tonight, they are looking for their next victim. Clippers, Knicks, coming up next. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
I'm not surprised that his block averages have fallen off the past few seasons. He's at that point of his career where it's tough to meet the physical demands of this game.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the 1. And for the Knicks, we've got Anunoby. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at the 5. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. Brunson against Leonard. Towns wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got the first 3 points tonight for the Knicks. Harden scanning the floor. And the layup's good off the glass.
Harden showing you some of that grit, getting inside, positioning that time.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Leonard, good D by Anunoby.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Makes it off the glass.
Creating space with that quick, tight, efficient dribble. Excellent move by Brunson there.
Harden with it. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now here's Brunson. He had 25 points last game. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson against Harden. Left side, Leonard. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. Towns, no luck. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, you're right, putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Put your hands together. Put your hands together.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Looking now at some numbers for John Collins.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
.56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Bridges. Sanders covering. And it's sent back by Lopez. Now, here's Sanders. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Bridges kicks to Towns. New York moving the ball around. Latrey. McBride's shot is off. Washington passes to Christie. Washington with a screen on Yabusele. 1 second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, up by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. And small and power forward, Leonard and Batum. Sanders is out there with Christie. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he recovers it. And he makes that one.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Clarkson against Christie. Got a piece of it. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Down low. Here's Lopez. The rebound by Yabusele.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
For longtime veteran Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
First team foul.
Well, here we are, Clark, in the thick of the regular season. Must be hard for teams to maintain that focus game to game.
You know, I think it can be, but by and large, I think teams do focus on the here and now, one game at a time. I know that's cliche-ish, but it's the only way that you can really approach it. You've got to look at it one game at a time. Each game is an opportunity to build towards what you're trying to become as a team. Staying motivated, it's part of your job. That's how I look at it. You're assigned a task. This is what you do. Do it the best you can every time you step on the floor.
both teams making some changes here.
Once again, fans.
With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Kawhi Leonard on top, the 4th spot held by Jalen Brunson.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both.
And Christie, no good on that one. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Dunn, the bounce pass. From 12 feet out, the shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Kolek. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Towns, no luck. Clippers leading by 5. Harden outside. Pass to Leonard. Screen by Zubac. To the middle. It's deflected. Towns with the steal. Here's Kolek. Dunn covering. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Clock at 6. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And the Knicks with possession here. James Harden missing on the 3. Fades and shoots, and the Knicks miss again. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Pass to Harden. Good D by Anunoby. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 5. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Coach Tyronn Lue. And, Coach, tell me more about your team's performance there in that first half.
I thought we got tired a little early, but, you know, our pace was good. I thought we got some stops early, you know, got out in transition, but we're doing okay.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And, folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in the rim with the ball.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, they have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find out how good they are.
You can beat a team and still not be a good team. I want to see how they play.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Knicks trail by 5. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
The first free throw is good. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Down against Bridges. Outside, Towns. Anunoby kicks to Towns. 5 to shoot. From deep, Brunson. The Clippers grab the miss. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Bounce pass, Collins. Harden against Brunson. Shot from 12. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Guys, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
As good as he is offensively, I think this is Kawhi's bread and butter. He is lethal from the mid-range.
Bridges for 3. He can't get it to go.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, you know, a guy like Chris Dunn has a lot of value and utility in this league. As a matter of fact, we call that value-tility because he's reliable. He's going to get you something in just about every stat category, and he usually elevates the play of others when he's out there.
Here's Harden. The Knicks making the shot. Leonard inside. He's guarded by Anunoby, and it's Leonard missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 7.
Towns can do some exciting stuff on the floor. We're seeing it from him here in this one.
16.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Done outside. Leonard kicks to Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Collins has got 4 this quarter.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Pass to Towns. Robinson a screen on Collins. Towns with the bucket.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter when your goal is to get him a 3. Towns can make those pay dividends.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 7, and Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. for New York. McCourty's checked in, and Yabusele subbed in for Karl Anthony Towns. A different look for the Clippers. Lopez passes to Sanders. Lopez sets a screen for Sanders. Three-pointer, and Brook Lopez the bucket on the assist from Sanders. Lopez has got 5 now.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Brunson, left side. Pass to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. Good D by Sanders. Clippers leading by 7. Batum dishes to Brown. Here's Christie. Inside. And Lopez throws it down hard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep attacking, all right? Nah, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
While staying focused on the task at hand, you heard it in Coach Lue's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Brook Lopez is out there with Brown. Then there's Batum, and it's Sanders in at the 1 spot. Anunoby is screen on Sanders. Anunoby finds Towns. Sanders with the steal. The finish. And Sanders with the finish.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Towns. Lopez with the block.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
Leonard, no luck.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Now Towns. Six on the shot clock.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defense.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Brown. Dunn is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Harden in for Sanders. Rebounded by Zubac.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shots.
Oh, the power of Leonard.
Tons of power and momentum behind Leonard's drive. He's not easily stopped when he's going like that.
Knicks trail by 11. Brunson surveying the D. Rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Towns with the rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. Brunson against Harden. Can't get it. Los Angeles leading by 11. Outside Leonard. Now Collins. The shot is off. The Knicks shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Brunson against Harden. Here's Towns. Does not go. The Clippers shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Clippers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Brook Lopez.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
And Brunson really is a leader both on and off the floor. His example, when he speaks words of truth and passion, and his will and drive to win is infectious.
And they pick up the 2.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
All sorts of time, and that one is good.
Nice dime by Jalen Brunson there. He's all about getting his team involved.
27.
Sanders against Brunson. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
James, this team seems to be clicking. What's been the key lately?
We're just more aggressive. Guys are getting it, and we're playing much harder. It's a good win for us. Continue to build and continue to keep our swag up. Great team effort for us.
It's up to you to keep them aggressive. Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Brook Lopez.